We went through the videos in the last 30 days. Now let's go by views per video. Who is the winner? Monday.com. Again, ads might be influencing this metric, but clearly...
I think Monday runs a lot of ads.
Yeah, they do.
I see their ads all the time.
Yeah.
It's like Grammarly, Monday, Grammarly is like always.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
But check out the second spot there, ClickUp. I've never used ClickUp. Have you ever used ClickUp?
Yeah, so I actually did. I was going through. I went through Monday and ClickUp and Asana and Trello. I was trying to figure out which one to use.
Nice.
I was leaning more towards ClickUp. I think ClickUp, and they also just raised a lot of money. They're growing rapidly. They're very, they're getting really big. So yeah, I think ClickUp is interesting. I would I choose ClickUp over Monday.
Oh yeah. Very cool. And yeah, they're there on the top, the second spot. They're not too far behind. Then we have a huge drop from number 2 to number 3 with Salesforce, followed by HubSpot Marketing. Okay. And then who's the bottom here? Marketo again, the poor little Marketo guys. They are, I guess their channel has been around.
Oh, there you go. You do have 2 HubSpot channels there. The one you pointed out, the HubSpot. There is another one right there, HubSpot Marketing. Yeah. That's the one that they seem to be more focused on. Yeah. The HubSpot one is probably more the corporate. Yeah.
Well, and the HubSpot Marketing was launched in 2007, whereby HubSpot was only launched in 2015.
There you go.
So the HubSpot Marketing channel was probably their main channel. And then for whatever reason, they probably renamed it to HubSpot Marketing and then spun up a brand new channel called HubSpot years later.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. And then I didn't highlight the worst. But let's just go ahead and do that because I can make these red because it's interesting to see WordPress. WordPress has been they're a pretty big company, but they're not doing so well on views per video.
Views per video, horrible.
And Freshworks.
Yeah.
They're the top 4
and
in
Marketo.
the bottom 4.
I know Marketo. Definitely,
Was that how you say that? Marketo? Gotcha.
Marketo, yeah. They're an email marketing platform.
Oh, are they? Gotcha.
But yeah, they probably just have, but also that was his virtual user groups. That could be like another channel they have versus like their main.
Well, and I couldn't find, if memory serves me correctly, I couldn't find an actual proper YouTube channel for them. Adobe, no, not that. Marketo virtual user groups.
Yeah, that's weird.
These channels are not applicable. This is Adobe. So yeah, this is the only channel I found for them. So
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, pretty weird, right? Okay, so that's views per video. Let's go ahead and go to subscribers per video. We got the top 4. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the bottom 4 as well, just so we can keep a quick eye. I'm big with color schemes. Just helps me identify.
Yeah,
quickly, right?
That's cool. Yeah.
So HubSpot.
Yeah, it's basically the same people. Yeah.
HubSpot's the winner, followed by HubSpot Marketing.
Look at Keep. Look at how bad Keep's doing on subs per video. Man.
Oh wow, yeah. They're not doing so hot. Well, they're doing okay with the views per sub. And their channel's super old. They're over 5,000
Keep used to be Infusionsoft, right? So just everyone else, just changed the name there. But
pretty small audience, but that's a respectable amount of views. 9.3 million views for that.
They used to be like the only choice, like kind of what they did. Their software. There wasn't a lot of it. There was like Ontraport was another option, and maybe not even HubSpot. I think it was like Ontraport or Infusionsoft. And Infusionsoft, everyone went with Infusionsoft because it was the only platform that could really do all your affiliate tracking, your email marketing, all that stuff. But now there's so much competition and people just got, I think Infusionsoft just had bad service, high prices. Like I had a bad experience with them too. I won't get into it. Oh yeah. So they rebranded to Keep, and looks like people are still pissed off. They still know. That's Infusionsoft. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not doing too well on the YouTube side of things. Plus, they only uploaded 2 videos. They do have a lot of videos on their channel, 787 videos back in March. So they have an aggressive strategy, but yeah, they're in the red here for subscribers per video. HubSpot both their channels are dominating on that front, but we're going to come back to this because there's something interesting there I want to share with you. And then views per sub, Monday.com once again, followed by ClickUp again. And then all of a sudden we got Keep way up there. So Keep is not doing great on the subscribers per video, but they're doing really well in the views per subscriber. So for the so this would be another example of something that would warrant a deep dive in their channel, because these 4 channels, well, I mean, really the first 2 are doing exceptionally well. And then there's a huge drop down to the next 2. But really, if I was a CRM platform, right, I would dive into these 4 channels and be like, how is it that they're able to convince their viewers to consume multiple videos and to keep coming back Because clearly they're doing something that works, right? And you don't know unless you go through an exercise like this. You don't know because now, like if let's say this is the metric we care about, views per subscriber, right? Now is where you would actually, and if you're doing this every month or you're doing this every quarter, and you see the same 4 channels at the top, then this would warrant, okay, now we need to do a funnel hack or a YouTube hack. Now we need to do a YouTube hack. Now we need to do a deep dive analysis. What kinds of videos are they uploading? Do they use playlists? What are their playlist strategies? What's their call to action? What's the editing and pacing like in their videos? Are they using background music effects or animated text? Like then you just go deep. You go super deep into their content, right?
I'm actually thinking like maybe they did some contest or like, hey, go subscribe to our channel. You know, they could have done some more kind of aggressive growing their subscriber base at some point in their history, which is what kind of bumped their numbers up. I feel like that might be it, but we'd have to, again, look at their channel, their videos, see what's going on there, right?
Yeah. And then, I mean, I do have an average column here if you want to be more generic across these 3 different metrics. Now, okay, cool. This is the cool thing that I actually wanted to share with you. And then we can actually go through the period of growth to see who's really doing well. So I'm going to pick on HubSpot because when I was playing with the data here, before we hit the record button, I saw something interesting. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight them, make them purple so we can see them where they're at. So for views per video, they're respectable. They're in the mid-range, right? 7,219 views per video. It's a small channel. They only have 33 videos at the time, but still, you know, we know that they did something to reduce the size of their channel, right? So let's go ahead and look at subs per video. We already talked about this. Wow, look at that. I mean, they obviously uploaded a bunch of content, got a bunch of subscribers, and then deleted a bunch of videos. I'm guessing. That's a total guess on my side. But watch what happens. So we're looking at subscriber per video. Then look what happens when we go over to views per sub. They literally go from the very top to the very bottom. So it does cause, like, it certainly makes someone like me who does this on a regular basis, I'm like, whoa, what is going on with HubSpot?
So you think some fake subscribers? What do you think?
It's possible. I mean, you and
Conspiracy theories.
You and I know, like, we've been around the business for a while, and it's possible to go out there and buy some fake subscribers because some channels artificially inflate their subscriber base because they want to have that peace of mind knowing that they have, like, they want that vanity metric is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Do you want to pull up their channel? Let's do a little quick quick review of their channel. Let's see what we find.
Let's do it. I love this geeking out stuff. All right, so that's HubSpot marketing. That one popped up first because that's obviously the more active channel. And then here's HubSpot. So they got 58 videos now. Let's go to HubSpot here. Let's go to videos.
So let's see what they're doing here.
So they actually have a look and feel for, I would like to see more people on their thumbnails. They do have some, but I would like to see more. Too much text on some of these. The text is too small.
they're doing customer support videos.
Yeah,
what it looks like, right? Got Typeform, HubSpot integration, Sprout Social, HubSpot integration. So this is all. So that makes sense as to why they created this other channel, because they have the HubSpot marketing stuff. You don't want to inundate people with this kind of stuff. Have another place where you can go just find all the help stuff. Looks like they have some commercials there.
That's a really good. You can see they actually label them as ads, which is, makes our job a lot easier. I'm surprised to see this one only had 281 views. This one's got 243,000 views. They must have just shut this one off right away.
Yeah, that is weird. And now let's go to the oldest video. Let's just scroll down. Yeah, there's only 33 of them, right? Look at that one, 1.2 million. Yeah, these are a lot of ads.
2.5 million. Yeah, lots of ads.
Interesting that they're running their ads on this. Yeah, and that's 9 months ago. You're right. So this channel started in 2015, and the oldest video is 9 months old. So I know why the numbers are off, man. Because they have all these subscribers, but they delete all these videos.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I'm suspecting. We have no proof that they deleted a bunch of videos.
No, for sure. This channel got started. Yeah. But that means they didn't buy fake subscribers, right? Because it means that they must have had way more videos that got the subscribers, and you're averaging out how many videos they have to how many subscribers they have. There you go. Yeah, there's no fake subscribers.
No, you and I know that people do that on a regular basis, but we have no way of knowing what exactly happened with this YouTube channel because I only started collecting the data back on March 9th. But there's a reason why I'm kind of picking on HubSpot now here too, because we're going to jump into April and May in a second here too.
All right, let's go. Okay.
All right. So yeah, here we are back here. Now we're looking at March. We've spent a lot of time talking about March 9th, and we had no data on the growth rates because we didn't have any historical data. But if we jump forward here, 1 month later, 30 days later, we got April 8th, 2022. Now we can actually see how the subscriber growth has changed between March 9th and April 8th. Okay. And we can also look at the growth rate and the views as well, right? That's why it's so valuable to do this exercise on a regular basis, because you end up getting a lot more juicy data. So if I organize by the growth rates, you'll see Hootsuite Labs grew by 13.4% in subscribers, which I believe is their community channel, right? Because again, like I said, a lot of these channels have spun up multiple channels because they have very.
It just got started. You could see there, got started in 2021. Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah. And they have the highest growth rate, which is good to see because, I mean, it's easier to have a more impressive growth rate when you have smaller numbers, obviously, but you'll never catch up to your comparables. You'll never catch up to your competitors unless you have that growth rate that's like orders of magnitude faster than your competitors, right? Same thing here with Marketo. They only have 631 subscribers, but they grew by over 7%. MailChimp grew by over 5%. ServiceNow, the Now community, grew by 3.7%. And then Buffer's at the bottom here. Well, let's highlight the bottom 4 too, just to keep it easy to see. So yeah, Hootsuite, Freshworks, HubSpot, and Buffer grew by the slowest rates on the subscriber base. Okay, so now let's look at lifetime views. This is insane. This is why I was picking on HubSpot in the last one, because and I'm going to change this one right here too. This is why when you see 2,426% growth rate in lifetime views, ads, those are ads, because I mean, we went from March 9th to April 8th. We're only at 44 videos. They still have a very aggressive strategy. They uploaded 10 videos, but that is the average, actually. As you can see, that's the average here. So that's not super, super great, I guess. But their views just exploded. So you can plainly see that they threw a ton of money at YouTube in this period of time. And like I said, YouTube's a business. At the end of the day, they'd be more than happy to take your money. But now HubSpot is aggressive with this relatively small channel, 44 videos now, are aggressively growing their awareness, their influence, their authority, because they're just they're throwing money at YouTube right now. Like it's almost like, I don't know what their budget is, but like this is ridiculous. So Marketo is taking up the tail end there, followed by Zendesk. We haven't talked about Zendesk yet. And then Hootsuite Labs. And then who's at the bottom here? Aweber, Keep, Hootsuite. And ServiceNow is a negative number. So remember, we already talked about the question marks in the last one. Now we have proof that ServiceNow likely deleted some videos or made some videos unlisted. Yeah. So now the data is no longer captured. And that's why I have a question mark here. That's why TubeBuddy gets confused, gets all panicky. And
yeah, I did notice in March, it said they uploaded like 67 videos or something like that, right?
Did they? ServiceNow. Let's go back. I can't remember.
It was
ServiceNow support. Where are they? ServiceNow. Right there. They uploaded 2 videos.
Oh, 2 videos.
In the previous. Sorry, and then they uploaded, where are we here? They uploaded 7
there.
videos.
61. Oh, I'm looking at ServiceNow Now community.
Oh,
there's 2 ServiceNows.
Yes, that's right. They also have more than one channel. Yeah. So,
okay. So was that on the other spreadsheet? Both?
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right here, ServiceNow. Yeah, you're right. ServiceNow, the community uploaded 36 videos. Very aggressive strategy. And then, wow, they doubled that to 61 videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that probably did them some favors because they're in the top 4 here for the growth of their audience.
Nice. So, damn, 60. That's like 2 videos a day.
Yeah, that's an aggressive strategy. Damn. So because their views, let's look at their views only jumped by 6%. That's impressive over only 30 days.
That's good. Yeah.
It's hard to say if they did any aggressive ads like HubSpot, but they have a much more aggressive content strategy than HubSpot. So their organic strategy is doing a lot more of the heavy lifting rather than HubSpot's doing.
They could have been directing traffic either through their website, their emails, or social. They could have been taking advantage of one of their sources of traffic to pump up the channel. Right?
Dude, you're bang on, and I'm always very cognitive of that. I always talk to clients about this. Like sometimes it's what I like to do, and let's just look at, because I got HubSpot open here. Let's just go to their most recent video. Sometimes I didn't I didn't do it in this particular experiment because it's part of my workflow with a completely different task. But what I do is I typically capture the number of views that a video will collect, but I'll also collect the number of thumbs ups, because if a video is generating views because it's embedded on their website, those views are less valuable in YouTube's eyes. YouTube will still count it as a view, but it doesn't weigh the view the same way. Whereas thumbs ups, you can really only give a video a thumbs up if you're actually watching it on the YouTube platform itself. So when I'm weighing out like how successful someone's videos are on their channel, I'm actually organizing the success of a video by the number of thumbs ups, not by the number of views. So yeah, that's a little extra tip there. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So lifetime views, what do we have here? So who's the winner again? HubSpot, kicking ass. They're more than happy to pay YouTube, but they're going to gain in awareness and influence and authoritativeness and all of that. Okay. So who's got the most views in the last 30 days? Whoops. It's the same. When I organize it by highest to lowest, for whatever reason, it puts the question mark at the top. So HubSpot, again, is obviously the winner, followed by Monday.com. Monday.com, Zendesk, Salesforce. All right. And then lifetime videos. We don't have to go by that metric because we already have the March 9th data. ServiceNow, Now Community, they're the most aggressive, 61. Monday, Pipedrive. We haven't even talked about Pipedrive yet, but Pipedrive uploaded 17 videos. Okay, so views per video. How did they do? Monday.com, ClickUp, HubSpot. So even though HubSpot had a really aggressive paid strategy, they're still in third place. They're not doing.
It's interesting how Monday, because their growth didn't go that much. I mean, they could be running ads, right? But it's just interesting that maybe they're running ads with the target of getting views versus HubSpot running ads with the target of getting subscribers. Oh no! Sorry, no, because that's still their lifetime views percentage going up.
Yeah, lifetime views.
I see. That's interesting.
Yeah, I haven't been using these metrics for the last 30 days. I could, but I've reserved this data for the lifetime views. Yeah, and this is why I like to track so much of. That's why I collect so much public data, and then I use these formulas to tell me, because it's really hard to interpret what the data is telling you, what the story is, unless you collect all of the metrics, because you can either confirm a theory or you can disprove a theory if you go through the views, the subs, and measure them appropriately against, so that you're comparing apples against apples. That's how I designed this whole spreadsheet. And it didn't always look like this. Like a couple years ago, it was a much more dubbed down version, and then I just figured something out, and then kept adding new things in, right? So
can you figure this data out if you were not doing it in real time every 30 days?
No, I wouldn't be able to. No, I would. What I should do is talk to like some kind of software developer guy that could scrub the various YouTube channels that I determine that I want to track. And I wonder if there would be like a software out there, or like maybe like a TubeBuddy or somebody that would be able to do this automatically for me. Oh man, that would be gold. That would be gold. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because if you were not doing this in real time, you wouldn't be able to figure out a lot of this data.
Yeah.
So
I like the growth rates. We've already talked about these metrics on the March 9th metrics. We can jump into May 8th here, the more recent stuff. And then we can quickly identify Hootsuite Labs now is the top. Was it Hootsuite Labs last time? This is why I love the comparison. Yeah, it was Hootsuite Labs. So there you go. 2 months in a row. Hootsuite Labs.
Let's go take a look at Hootsuite Labs channel. Let's see what they're doing.
Let's do it. Because if I was a CRM platform, I would want to know what the hell is Hootsuite Labs doing that their subscriber base is growing so much quicker than ours, right?
There you go.
I like their thumbnails. I like their thumbnails.
They're doing tips on growing on Instagram, TikTok. I noticed Later.com does this. If you take a look at Later.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is that they're giving you marketing tips and data, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Also Sprout Social does this. I don't know about social.
Is it Later.com or just Later?
It's Later.com.
Okay.
Their YouTube channel does this. Because they're like social media marketing platforms.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what it is. I think this is Hootsuite was probably looking at Later. Yeah.
Let's go to videos.
Yeah, the other one is Agora Pulse also does it.
The all-in-one social media platform.
So you see, look at their
content
is, Instagram SEO tips, TikTok this, you know what I mean? Trending stuff. They did a lot of shorts here. Then you go back to the Hootsuite thing. It's the same sort of content, right? It's like the algorithm hacks and the, you know, different data they can pull.
I think this is pretty obvious, man. Like you and I have talked a lot about the creator economy in recent episodes. These guys, they're a brand and they're making themselves look like a creator. I find that very interesting.
Yeah, it looks like they've hired some people who are the creators for Hootsuite now.
They've basically made certain employees that they deemed whatever, like they have maybe an on-camera presence or they have an authority on the team for whatever reason. And they're like, hey, we need you to start making some YouTube videos. We recognize YouTube is an important platform for us, blah, blah, blah. And so Hootsuite Labs, big congrats to you because month over month, your subscriber growth rate is just super, super impressive. 14.3%, 13.4% respectively. That is really cool. They're doing a great job.